Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're an OG subscriber. My name is Jade, known as Lipstick Junkie here on YouTube, and today I'm back with another video. So by the time you guys can tell that today I am going to be doing a fall cut crease tutorial for beginners. So this is for my sisters and my brothers who are struggling with cut creases. I get asked on Snapchat all the time how to do a cut crease and could I do a video. So I am finally doing that video. So I'm finally doing that video. I decided to do like a fall look because I have been really into neutrals and nudes and things of that nature. So I thought it would be cute to kind of jumpstart the season with a fall tutorial. Yeah, so let's get straight into the video. But before we do that, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, you guys. Hit that thumbs up button, give your girl some likes. Be sure to subscribe. It will cost you absolutely nothing to subscribe and thumbs up this video. You can hide your playlist on your channel if you don't want people knowing you liked my video. And be sure to watch all the ads in the videos.
The plug, about to buy a pound. Fendi on my moon boots, higher ground. Pistol on my lap when I ride around. People I could trust when I'm not around.
Okay, so yeah, now we're here. This is the look. I don't know if y'all can see that well because of the brightness, so let me turn it down just a little bit. So this is the lid we're going for. So that's the lid we're going for. I was gonna do extra and I really wanted to do a double wing, but for the sakes of it being a beginner cut crease tutorial, I didn't want to do that. If it's supposed to be beginner friendly, that's not really beginner friendly. So in order to get a good cut crease, you need a good base. So I actually mixed the Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas, and which is just in a light shade, and the ColorPop no filter concealer. So I mixed both of these together, gently patted them out, which I should have probably showed y'all. But if you watch my videos, my previous videos, I have plenty of videos on me actually doing that. So I just pat in a motion like this with a fluffy brush that's like this, and I just basically pat. I never swipe because when you swipe you get like streaks and lines and stuff like that. So I just pat it out, and then after I pat it, I set it with the Airspun translucent face powder in translucent, and so I just pat a little bit on that on there as well, just so that it's a smooth, nice, clean canvas to work on. So with this being like a beginner friendly tutorial, I'm going to kind of do my normal routine backwards. So I'm going to do like a reverse crease. So I'm going to go first into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. And then I'm going to go into the brown shade right here. And instead of taking a defining brush first, like how I normally do, and set it on my crease, I'm just going to take the fluffy brush and I'm going to kind of pat that on, and as you can see, it's way bigger. It's not really defined at all, but I'm going to just pat this on. And then you make sure you want to do this above your actual lids, right under where I put the eyeshadow, but I'm going to put it over it to give it a little dramatic effect. So then I'm going to go into the Color Rain palette. Mine is dirty, don't mind it. And I'm going to go into this dark shade right here. And so how I said I'm going to do it reverse, I'm going to take an e.l.f. blending brush and I'm going to dab into that brown. And then I'm going to pat that right in between where my lid starts and where I have where I put the eyeshadow on the crease. So I'm just gently patting that on, and then I'm going to kind of stroke it a little bit, like just swipe it up and down so that it blends in, which is a much easier way if you're new or you're not really familiar with cut creases. That's really an easy way. We do that to add a little drama, you know, a little effect or whatever, nothing too big. So now I'm just going to go back with that same brush, and I'm just going to go back and forth, and that's just to blend them both together so that it's not harsh and it's a transition right there. I'm gonna go back into that brown from the Zulu palette just because I lost it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just popping in to say, make sure that you watch these ads, sis. Okay, don't be zooming past these ads. I need for you to watch them so I can get my coin. If you do not mind, please and thanks. And I'm going to go into a blending brush from Amazon, and I'm just going to go up top. I have no product on this. What y'all see on this is actually from me blending on this side. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to blend it out so that it's not any type of harsh lines or anything of that nature. And you can swipe, or you can like pull it down, as I say, which is like making it blend, pulling it into the next transition shade, because remember in my last video I said we merge, not collide. So I feel like that is blended enough to my personal liking, and I always go back in anyway, so I never really trip on blending out my outer shadow too much, because like I said, I do go back in and blend again after I've cut my crease. So now I'm going to go back into the Cut Crease Canvas by Makeup Revolution and the No Filter Concealer by ColorPop. Mix these two together, and that's just because ColorPop is a thicker one. I do feel like when you do like your crease, you do need kind of a thicker concealer, but that's just my opinion, because it just helps blend it more. It just helps it not be like kind of watery, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to take a C469 Precision Concealer Brush by Crown Brushes. Makeup Beauty by Melissa put all of us onto this brush, honey. And so I'm gonna just pat my brush, and I do both sides. I don't know, I just have to do both sides, even though you're only using one side at a time. I just like to do both sides. I'm going to compare this eye to this eye, and I'm going to sit forward, like have my face forward so that I can really see. And so what I do is I have my eyebrows up like this so that I can really see the other crease, and then I just start right here in the middle. And then I pat my way down. I don't know, other people drag it and like kind of line it out. I don't know how they do that, because that way never works for me, not with the concealers I use. So it's probably the concealers. And then I just go down. And it's okay if it look rough at first, or it doesn't look, you know, perfect, whatever the case may be. That's fine, because we just go back in and fix it anyway. So I just go down and boom. So we have our first part of our crease, and then I come all the way down, because that just helps me when it's already like kind of filled at the bottom. That helps me know where I'm stopping and stuff like that. And then to me, you honestly can cheat. Like, you can do the full like half a moon if you want to, but I always end up going back in with eyeshadow anyway. So I normally just kind of drag mine out and pat it a little bit, especially if you're gonna do like a wing, sis, you definitely can cheat. So wherever I see I have little lumps, I just go back and fix it by just patting that little space. And so yeah, now I just compare the two. To me, cut creases are cousins and they're sisters, not twins. Just like a pair of boobs, they're not twins, they're sisters. So sometimes one might be off, but as long as it's not like a big noticeable difference, it's fine. So as you can see, when let me turn it down a little bit, sorry y'all, and I'm just turning this down so y'all can see. So you see how when I go like this, you see how it's creased, and you can just see like where my actual lid is, which is right here. Girl, I don't have no damn lid space. But when I do like this, like look at this one, see how when I close it looks like that? You would think my eyes are really that big when they really aren't. That's how it looks closed. And then when I open, it has like this little crease right here on my lid meat. I don't know what that's called. But yeah, so that's the difference. It gives the illusion that your eyes are really bigger. And then I wear big lashes too, so my eyes always look huge. And people tell me all the time, oh, you have nice big eyes. And I'm like, girl, it's the crease. Trust me, it's the crease. So what I like to do with all my creases, I like to go into the Warriors palette by Juvia's Place. And I like to go into a Hosey right here. And I always just take a regular eyeshadow brush. This is a Beige Cosmetics number 8 eyeshadow brush. And so I just pat a little bit on there. And then I just go down on here and I just pat. I just pat it because you don't want it too wet to where you can't put eyeshadow on it, especially if it's a matte. And then you don't want to put too much of a setting eyeshadow if you have a matte, because it's going to come up chalky and bulky and stuff like that. Now I'm going to go back into the Warriors palette, and I'm going to go into this like champagne shade, which I believe is More Me, and then Benin right here on the end. I'm going to use as like that transition right there. But before I do that, I'm going to go back into the e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to pat out that outer part just to give it a little more drama, a little more depth. And you see how that's blending in. That's why it's important to make sure you don't put as much on the end, especially if you're not going to do like a full half moon cut crease. And I just mean if you're not going to drag it all the way down and skip this step, then of course you don't need this if you're putting eyeshadow all right there. But I personally don't like the whole cut crease look. I like to have a little dimension in mine, and that's just my personal opinion. So I'm just gonna go in. I grabbed a little bit more on my brush. Just gonna go in and pat it and pat it. Put a little bit with the Amazon eyeshadow brush, and I'm just patting it. And I wet it too, by the way. I did wet the brush so that the shimmers show up. I'm just gonna swipe it so that they merge once again. We don't want no collisions. And I'm gonna just go back through and blend. And so now I'm going to go into my Inglot 77 gel liner. Another trick, which I'm sure everybody knows by now, is using the tape, especially if you're new to doing makeup. I suggest the tape. I didn't even discover this method maybe until last year or a year ago. I had never even used tape. I never thought to even do that. So that was a real smart hack. I don't know why I never thought of it, but I guess because I always just cleaned my liner up anyway. So I never really worried about that. I just kind of put my liner on. gonna show y'all what I mean by I clean up my my liner. So I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and I'm gonna wrap it on my finger like this. And especially if you like have nails, you can get it like sharp. And I just wipe it. This died, but we bake and we better. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit for y'all. Palette. And I really should have went in with this blush. Y'all know I love that blush, but I rarely even use this, to keep it a buck. I just don't gravitate to it like how I used to. But I'm thinking I'm gonna take the blush that I always use out of here. My fave, the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. And to set my face, I'm gonna go into the LA Colors Matte Finish Setting Spray. And I obviously just bought this. It says it's new though, so we're gonna try it out. I saw somebody on Snapchat talking about this. So when I saw it in the store, I said, well, let me just pick it up. I think it was like $3. And it's like real cute if you want to carry it. I don't have a setting spray that's this small, so if I need it, you know, to throw it in my makeup bag, this is like the perfect size compared to like a regular size spray that's less, you know, you got to take and more room in your kit or your makeup bag. So I'm going to cover my eyes so I can actually get my face and it doesn't really get on my eyelids. Oh, hold on, let me spray another. Damn, I feel like a strong spray. Oh. God damn. That almost went in my mouth. This is strong. It's not misty at all. This like body spray strong. So I'm gonna go into the LA Girl eyeliner in brown, which I love this liner. I really want to take like a deep red. I don't know, like I'm just kind of happy fall coming so that I could do like deep lip color. Very fall. I think I'm gonna keep this. I really was just going into it just to kind of see what it looked like, because I really wanted to go into the True Matte by Nick AK in Turkish Rose, which I really love, but I ended up going to the ColorPop Ultra Matte in LAX. Oh, you know what? I have been told so many times that so many people have told me to use LAX, and I knew I had it, but y'all would not believe me if I said this is my first time using it. I didn't even know that that's what this was. I knew I had it, but this is literally my first time ever using it, and I've had it for like 2 years because I do not like reds or pinks on my lips anymore. I don't know, high school kind of played that out because that's all I used to wear is bright colors on my lips, I feel like. So this is it for this look, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. This is how you do a cut crease if you are a beginner. Don't give up, sis or bro. You got this. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Remember, practice makes perfect. We're all still out here practicing and perfecting our craft and things that we do, so don't get discouraged. I know it can be discouraging, but you got to keep pushing forward and you got to keep moving forward. So yeah, I hope you guys can really learn from this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm ready for the fall looks because I did not participate in hot girl summer. It was not a hot girl summer for me at all. It was a stress the hell out girl summer for me, so I didn't do no type of colorful looks. I didn't do nothing. So I feel like I'm gonna really thrive in the fall because I've been really loving nudes, nude lipstick and things of that nature. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all. And where your man's at hurt, that the feds got him. I see you cruise the land, rubbing through the west side. Go Rolex, it'll take your peripheral.